welcome back in. Joining us for the second game of the Bryan College Brenau University doubleheader. Bryan College defeating the Tigers in the first one 5-3. And we're jumping right into the first inning here, folks, as we've got number 8, Riley Smith, in the box. Smith struggled in the last game. I believe she was 0 for 3, 0 for 4. But, you know, it's a new game, new pitcher, Denver. Hogriff, yep, thank you. She's in, and we'll see if Smith has more success against her. A little dribbler down the third base line. And if you didn't catch the first game, I'm the voice of the Lions, Drew Rogers, joined today by my co-host, wow, I keep messing that up, co-host Marcus Allen. Marcus, how you doing, buddy?
Doing great today, Feeling nice on this beautiful, beautiful Wednesday. Out here watching some good softball.
Yeah, and a few lineup changes of note from the first game. Lily Taylor out. Will she slide to D? I don't know. I don't know if she will or not. We'll have to get the lineup card in as a pretty hard hit ball gets past the glove of Stahl. Beard picks it up. But Presley in for Taylor at first base. Hogriff on the mound for reasons. And then we've got Bumgardner behind the plate for Presley, who moved to first. And stepping into the box for the Tigers, going to be number 1, Ava Moon. Moon had a good showing last game. I believe she scored a run. I believe she had 2 hits, had a stolen base. Pretty complete game from behind the plate.
Yeah, I think this Brunel Tigers team is going to be very fired up after that first
Yep.
game. They played a very good first game, and we're going to see how they play against
the bunt from Moon. Yeah. They got her. Bumgardner, good heads-up play as she dropped the catcher's gear. Renning got it, gunned her down at first.
I think with Denver, she makes a really good compliment to our team, along with Peyton. They're just very good pitchers up there on the mound. They just complement each other very well.
Yeah. Good 1-2 punch to have for sure.
Definitely.
And now we've got Carly Cox into the game. I believe 3 for 4 last game.
Carly Cox had a very nice showing last
game. I believe she recorded a few outs too, so Cox is looking to build on what she did last game. The count sits at 1-0. The second pitch is a called strike 1. Hogriff on the outside. And we'll see the 1-1 offering from Hogriff. This one, hard hit. Santalinas under it, able to field it, no problem. The Lady Lions get their second out of the inning. And now one of the last chances for Brenau to put some early runs on the board. Number 22, Whitney Hulsey. Hulsey was a little all over the place in the last game. See if she can calm it down here and put a solid hit on the ball. That one a called ball 1. And they're heavily covering Smith at second base. She's team leader in stolen bases with 9 on the year.
Definitely.
She's got some wheels. This one hard hit, just gonna get foul. Man, if that had gotten down, it would have been a guaranteed run. Santalinas.
Big play. Yeah, like we were saying about Smith, she makes those big plays. She's really known for stealing bases, and we got to keep an eye on her definitely.
Yep. She's got 2 triples this year, which is, I mean, I know the softball field is shorter, but I mean, still, you got to be booking it to get a triple.
You know, and they haven't been playing that. There's not many games this season so far.
Yeah,
only 13.
Yep. They've had 18, so we've had 13. More. Yeah, because we've had, of course, we mentioned in the first broadcast, back-to-back doubleheaders postponed or canceled.
Unfortunately, due to inclement weather.
Yep. The 2-2 count for Hogriff. The pitch, this one to right field. Callie Green under it. Lady Lions get out of the inning without any damage. 3 outs. And that's how it'll wrap up. We'll be right back here for bottom of the first action here on the Lions Radio Network. And welcome back here for the bottom of the first. Stepping into the box, going to be Juliana Santelinas to lead off the Lady Lions. The first time they've hit in this game. And sorry about the wind noise. We don't really have a way to do anything about that. We'll try to keep the mics as close to us as we can. And the first pitch, that a called ball one, and we got to see who the pitcher is here.
Santelina is having a great day today. Absolutely doing a fantastic job fielding and hitting in the first game. Let's see if she can keep that up right here.
And this on the mound for Brunel, it's going to be number 23, Sarah Shaw.
Okay, Sarah, let's see what she's doing.
A little bit of an odd windup, like she kind of flexes it out a little bit. I don't know, of course, not softball expert, but she kind of gets it more outside, more of an outside delivery on that windup. See if you can see what I'm talking about here.
I think it's so impressive how these girls pitch just in general.
Yeah.
Throwing underhand's got to be one of the most difficult things.
Yeah. If I did that with my arm, the ball would go over this fence right here.
Especially at that speed and the accuracy that they do it with is just so impressive. I think it's honestly more impressive than overhand throwing.
Yeah, it very well it likely is. And Santelina's behind in the count here, 1-2. That one outside, knots it up at 2-2.
As you can hear Coach Nathan just encouraging his team, keeping everybody with high spirits.
Yeah, kind of a remarkably quiet game for him last game. He's normally, I know we're using headphones, but it felt like he was a little bit more subdued or more than normal. And I believe they called that a ball. I thought it might have tipped off the bat, but it's 3-2 here. Santelina's looking to get on base any way she can by walk or hit. The delivery on the way from Shaw. Santelina's fouls that one off. It's high over the fence. Pretty long at bat here for Santelina's, and you know, if you're not gonna get a hit, I guess that's kind of what you want to see. You want to see get some early pitches on these pitchers. Santelina's foul tips it. Oh, got the catcher a little bit. Looks to be okay.
Yeah, definitely. Like you were saying, like you just want to get a feel for these pitchers, see what pitches they like to throw, what's their go-to when they have, 2 strikes.
And, I think that was to the disadvantage of Brunel's pitcher last game, Carly Neal. I think they figured her out early, and she kept getting those first pitch hits off of her, first pitch, at least contact, and it was a struggle for her throughout the game. That one low and in the dirt. Santelina's jogging to first before the pitch even hit, and she'll be the first base runner for the Lions. Bottom of the first. In the box for the Lady Lions going to be number 3, Callie Green. Green, I believe she was 0 for 3, but hit by pitch in the bottom of the 6th last game. And see what she can do here. The delivery from Shaw. Green thought about bunting. Gets the strike called on her.
They're definitely watching Santelina's on first base.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? I mean, she could be at third base within, say, 10 seconds, maybe less.
So quick.
Yeah. And the 0-1, that one a good bunt. Green, the throw to first. Green is out. Santelina's going third. The throw is wide. And Cox was there for the cover. And that's exactly it right there. She rounded second, had no thought of slowing down whatsoever.
Not at all. Just like we were talking about, Santelina's, they had to keep that eye on her. She's just so quick and fast around those bases.
Yeah. And here comes Aubrey Presley, number 30, in the box. Presley, 8 RBIs. She added 2 more, so she's up to 10 on the year. She'll look to add 1 more here if she can. Maybe 2. If gets over that fence, it's 2.
Definitely. Aubrey Presley is just really doing what she has to do up here at the plate.
And Shaw the pitch. Presley, ground ball. They'll look off Santelina's. Santelina's going home. The throw, not in time. And Bryan gets on the board with some heads-up base running as the shortstop looked off Presley. And with 2 outs, would you like to see her just kind of hold Santelina's there? I mean, I don't know. I feel I don't know what the correct strategy is, obviously.
Neither do I.
Yeah.
Not a softball expert,
Yeah.
not very well-versed in the softball IQ, but right there, only thing I could think of is I guess, stop them from scoring, you know,
Yep.
and that's go for home.
Bumgardner over the shortstop in the gap. This will be extra bases. And I spoke too soon. She'll pull up. Good job there by the center fielder to get to that one quickly. I thought that was going to take a while to track down.
Yep, I thought that was going to be a big play right there. Brianna Bumgardner with a perfect gap hit, just right over the top of that shortstop and right at the feet of that outfielder. Just really can't do much about that.
Yep. Once again, folks, sorry about the win. We're trying our best, but we're not in a box. We're just behind home plate here. In the box for the Lady Lions going to be number 10, Savannah Beard. She'll take a called ball 1. I go back to that play with Santolinas. I would have liked to have seen the shortstop pull up with 2 outs there. I mean, you've got 2 outs. The runner on first isn't going to hurt you if you protect the plate. And Beard's going to pop this one up. And I believe that's going to be Dayton Power that makes the play. That's how the first to win. Lady Lions striking first, 1 on the board. We'll be back for the second inning right after this on the Lions Radio Network. Welcome back into the Lions Radio Network on site here in a beautiful Dayton, Tennessee, 70 degrees and sunny. And Hogriff throws it right down the pipe for a called strike 1 into the box for Brunel is going to be number 5. That's going to be Bryan Brookshire. We didn't see her in the first game. A freshman, she played in 7 games, 3 RBIs, so holds her own.
Yeah, Hogriff at the mound is one of the premier pitchers in our conference, I feel. She has one of the best pitches with her changeup. It just really just drops off with such speed. I've really never seen nothing like it. She makes some of these girls look silly the way that ball drops. And I promise we'll see it here today.
Wonder what pitch we'll see here. The delivery from Hogriff. This one, Brookshire going to get in the stat column as soon as she steps to the plate. A single up the middle.
Stepping up for the Brunel Tigers, number 12. Cameron Harkey.
Yep.
Harkey, last game. Oh, what an attempted bunt right here.
Yeah, pretty good season for Harkey, I'll say. 3 RBIs, 6 hits. 6 hits and 19 at bats, 316 average, not bad. Only played in 7 games. It can be tough as a hitter to come in if you haven't played in a few games. She doesn't obviously affect her. She's bunting. Harkey in the dirt. Bumgardner. A little bit of indecision there causes the no-out play. As I thought she might have gone to first. She tried to stop the runner at second. The throw wasn't in time. Brunel's got two runners on base now.
Number 18, Abigail Brown stepping up for the Brunel Tigers to hit right now.
And you'll notice she leads the team in walks. 10 walks on the year.
Interesting.
That's pretty impressive.
That is very interesting.
I mean, she's got good plate discipline. She watches. A lot of these close pitches go by. And the 0-1 delivery on the way from Hogriff. Another bunt by Brown. Brunel loving to bunt. It's going to be a foul ball. Never left the batter's box.
Yeah, I like the way Brunel's really been implementing this bunting strategy. It's definitely been kind of throwing our team off a little bit, considering how we kind of had them in the first with the way we were playing them.
Yep. You know, you look at the statistics from this game, Marcus, it's interesting. Bryan, 13 games, 39 runs. Brunel, 18 games, 99 runs. So Brunel puts up some points. Bryan able to hold them to just 3 in that first game. Brunel batting average 346. Bryan batting average 252 as a team, and you know, it shows you. I mean, I think they played a really good game in the first round of this doubleheader. I mean, it just there's no other way to say it. They had some luck on their side of it with a few things, but all in all, like.
They definitely made some huge plays. I can definitely agree, Drew.
Yeah.
You know, with Santolinas out there in the outfield making those catches, with Savannah, number 10, being our shortstop, making those good diving plays. Those were game-saving plays right there that really allowed our ladies to keep our foot in the neck of the Brunel Tigers.
The 1-2 offering from Hogriff. That one a little high for Brown. This one over the head of Hogriff. Richards is there.
Number 18, Abigail Brown, still up to bat.
Yeah, Brown long at bat here.
And which is consistent for her stats, considering she has 10 walks. She just is one of those good eyes. Hogriff at the mound with the 3-2 count.
And the pitch, Brown hard hit liner up the line, well foul. Yeah, Brunel's 4-3, so is Bryan. So a big win in conference there, tied with this team and able to come out with one.
Wow, I didn't even know this was a conference game. It's a big game.
Yeah, Brunel, an all-girls school. I believe they're implementing a co-ed type thing. They're getting men's teams into the school, but they've been an all-girls school for the longest. Foul ball there, but. I mean, it's big. I mean, it's kind of a logjam down here with them. Pikeville, who they didn't get to play. Kentucky Christian has played a lot more games than everybody, but they're sitting at 500. Johnson, 500. Milligan, under 500. Everybody else below them, under 500. So, I mean, this is a big – I mean, both of these games matter for sure in conference play. This one, a fly ball to mid-center field, Hart under it, able to handle it for out number 1. And probably best case scenario there is they're able to hold the runner at second.
Definitely. Great catch by Vanessa Hart out there in the outfield. And great job by Hogriff getting number 11, stepping up to bat for Brunel.
Excuse me, that may not be right. We already had... No, that's right. That's Charlotte Smith. Excuse me. Sorry, it's very difficult to tell their numbers from where we're sitting.
Yeah, we got the sun right in our eyes, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's moved over there. Hogriff's first pitch of the at-bat, a called ball 1. And it looks like Brunel is going to bunt their way to this one.
Which is a very interesting technique, considering that they were playing us very differently in the first game. And we can see the results that happened.
And there's the bunt. Hogriff tracks it down over to Richards for out number 2. And now they sit 1 out away from getting out of the inning, but runners on third and second for Brunel. And that's gonna be number 3, Dayton Power. She's gonna look to give Brunel the either the tying or give him the advantage here. Dayton Power, we'll look at her stats for a second. Dayton Power, a freshman. This Brunel team's only got 1 home run, like as a team. Abigail Brown, who was number 18, she was up to bat earlier. She's their only home run this year in 18 games. This team just base hits you to death. They base hit you and they walk you.
Yep, and that's what it seems like when you look at these stats. They just get walked, base hits, bunts, and that seems to kind of beat their game. Now that we're looking more at the stats and now that I'm seeing them play, they kind of don't really actually hit really far or really hard. They kind of just get on base and score that way with their fast balls. Man, oh man. Thank God we have this fence in front of us. You guys, if you would have seen that one, that would have took one of our heads off.
Yeah, I mean, so Brunel is obviously a base hit team, and Bryan is more of a power team. I mean, But the thing is, their power hitters have the highest average on the team, which is not something you see. As Hogriff rings up power. That was that changeup that you talked about early in the inning. You're right. That thing looks like it's coming, and then it just parks,
Literally
just puts the
parks
brakes on,
and just falls right there. Makes no sense.
And with that, the top of the second is wrapped up. We'll be back for the bottom of the second here on the Lions Radio Network. And welcome back in to the Lions Radio Network. Of course, on site here in a beautiful, picturesque, if you will, Dayton, Tennessee, for the second matchup of the doubleheader. Bryan College versus Brenau University. At the plate for the Lions is going to be number 25, Haley Stahl.
At the mound for Brunel Tigers is still Shaw. Still keeping up her pace.
Yeah, that one was a little bit of a delayed strike call. I guess it was just a called strike. I don't think they got her on the check swing. And the pitch from Shaw in the dirt. And Shaw's delivery is kind of wild to me. She gets really outside with it on the first rotation of that windup.
Yeah, I see what you're kind of saying right there. She swings a little bit out. But hey, again, that might be par for the course.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we don't know.
I'm not too sure, but
we'll learn.
We'll definitely get more educated in that regard.
2-1.
If we don't know.
Yeah. Feel free to comment. Hey, give us a like, subscribe to the channel. Hey, it's all appreciated. This, of course, the first broadcast of softball. If you're enjoying this and you just want to support Bryan Athletics, check out the baseball team. They have Avery Buffington on the call over there. He does a great job. He's more of an insight. He's a baseball nerd. He knows just about everything about it. So if that sounds interesting to you, check it out.
With the 3-2 count, we got Shaw still pitching to Haley Stahl. Hopefully Stahl can make something happen here.
Yeah, you'd like to see at least a leadoff single, or, I mean, hey, we take walks. Brunel is obviously very good at it, so it'd be good to see a walk here. Anything to get on base. The pitch, that one low and in the dirt. She takes the walk. I'll say Bryan College has done a really good job today of keeping runners on base. Yep. Besides like 2 late innings in the last game, they have just consistently had girls out and about, just on base in any capacity.
Yep, and that's what really changes the game. When you could just have them girls on base, it just allows for more wherewithal at the plate. It allows for more plays to happen in general. As you can see, they put in Twitty at first. Again, Twitty's known to make those plays.
This is number 15, Lily Taylor, hitting DH this time. I think she's DHing for Richards, who doesn't hit. And the first pitch of the at-bat on the way from Shaw. That one, oh, I was about to say that's got to be a strike. She didn't put the hand up. And I believe, oh, that's a pinch runner in there. I believe that's Twitty on first.
Yep, that is Twitty on first.
We'll see if Twitty goes. The bunt from Taylor, that's going to be a foul ball. So now with an 0-2 count, can't bunt anymore. You're going to have to swing away.
Yeah, the 0-2 count right here. Taylor's definitely got to swing at this.
And we'll see the delivery right here from Shaw. Twitty on first, Taylor at the plate. The pitch, that's a ball well high.
Again, sorry folks for the wind.
Yeah.
We really can't do much.
Yeah, we can turn it down when that happens, but we'll see if the background noise helps a little bit with that, but that means that we have to talk louder. Of course, neither me nor Marcus mind talking loud, but
no, absolutely not. But you know, we just don't want to bombard you guys with our softball commentary. But here we are with Taylor at bat. Almost got hit.
Yeah.
Twitty with a.
Oh, they run her up. Oh, wow. Shaw rings up Taylor, and Twitty advances to second. Very delayed call there.
Number 5, Vanessa Hart in the box.
Hart, of course, having a great senior season so far. Just only recently started hitting. She's been playing center for the longest time this year, but just recently started hitting, having success with, I believe, the highest batting average on the team right now. Yeah, highest batting average on the team.
Absolutely doing a great job at the plate.
And Hart, the 1-0. Hart slaps it, but it goes straight to the pitcher. That'll be out number 2. Twitty advances to third, so they've got a runner. They've got a runner in striking distance.
Ashley Twitty, man, she's always moving. Like always, you have to keep an eye on her. Number 13, Denver Hogriff, up to the plate. Let's see what our pitcher can do at the plate.
Hogriff struggled a little bit at the plate, but she does walk a decent bit, so we'll see if she can do that here. This pitcher is, she's kind of all over the place, so it does present an opportunity to get walks for people that, have good plate discipline.
Yeah, we'll definitely see. We'll definitely see what this pitcher has in store for us for the rest of this game. But I really like Hogriff and the way she pitches, so I think, that definitely gives her a little bit of advantage of, like, looking at balls and telling what's going to go and what's not.
That was on the outside. I believe it was a called ball 2. 2-0 in Hogriff's favor. And then that was a called strike, excuse me. 1-1. That one right over the plate. And the 2, that was it was, yeah. Sorry, that second pitch was a ball. It's a 2-1 count. Delivery on the way, outside slap at it. It's gonna knot it up at 2.
2-2 count for Hogriff. We can see what she can do right here. Honestly, looks like she's more than likely probably gonna have to swing at this one.
And the 2-2 delivery. See if she can get on base. That one well outside, gonna be a ball 3. The count is full, and like we mentioned before, Hogriff likes to walk.
She does, she's got a good eye. So let's see what she can do right here. One more ball would have her walk to first.
And Hogriff gets under that one. It's in foul territory at the fence. Oh, she can't handle it.
Number 22.
Yeah, she couldn't quite bring it down.
Yeah, Drew, a lot of people don't realize that, man, when that sun is up there and that ball's in that sky, it's very hard to track and very hard to keep an eye on. And a lot of people don't realize how difficult it is to really catch those balls in that outfield like that, at that speed.
Yeah, difficult play at the fence, in motion, too. Hogriff up the line, this one foul as well. Yeah, the ultimate test of hand-eye coordination. That one was over the shoulder, too, so it's basically like catching a football on a go route.
On a go route.
And the full count delivery from Shaw. Twitty at third. Struck her out. She goes down looking, a called strike 3. And Shaw gets out of the inning without giving anything up. Bryan College leading 1-0 here after the bottom of the second. We'll be right back for top of the third action here on the Lions Radio Network. Yeah, that's number 8. It's gonna be Riley Smith. Welcome back, by the way. Sorry about that. We're here back for the top of the third inning. Hogriff on the mound, of course. Bumgardner behind the plate, and at the plate for the Tigers gonna be number 8, Riley Smith.
That first pitch is called a ball. Right now it counts 1-0.
And the 1-0 pitch. That one, little bit of a reach for Smith. That'll be strike 1. The 1-1 delivery on the way from Hogriff. That one bunted foul. And Brunel University not giving up on, we're just going to bunt our way to success. I mean, I've got to respect it. I think it's going well for him. And at a 1-2, she's showing bunt. But she hits it. This one in the gap. Callie Green trying to track it down. Can't do it. Hart runs behind it, gets it to Beard at second. That'll be a base hit for Riley Smith.
That was a nice show of bunt right there into the hit. Very interesting, considering how much they've been bunting this game. Like we've been talking about, the bunting and the base hits. They're not known for hitting home runs.
Yeah.
They're really known just for getting on base, getting walks, and taking those runs like that.
Riley Smith, of course, we mentioned before, a threat to steal bases. Presley going to call everybody off and get it for out number 1 in foul territory. Riley Smith, 28 hits on the year and 66 at bats. Pretty impressive.
Very.
424 average. And number 19, Carly Cox, going to step into the box. Didn't mean to rhyme, but I did. For the Tigers, the throw to second base. A little low for Beard, and Smith steals another base. I believe that's double digits on the season for her.
Like we were talking about Smith and all the girls here in Brunel, they're just very cunning. Well, they're slick, and they tend to move and steal bases. You got to keep an eye on them, a lot of them.
And Hogriff's pitch, a ball. That's going to be a 2-0 count.
Our Lady Lions are still up 1-0. Brunel Tigers trying to see if they can make something happen right here.
The pitch from Hogriff. Think we might see Smith go. She does, but it's a foul off the bat on a bunt attempt.
Carly Cox had a very nice game, first game up at bat. See if she can carry that into the second game.
I think we'll see Smith go just about on anything here. She's really looking to get to that next base.
Yeah, we could see she's eager to move.
And she doesn't go here, but it looks like, Callie Green drops it in the outfield. It's going to be an error. Callie Green, the throw to stall, just a little bit wide. And it looks like that sun is causing some issues right now, as that's 2 we've seen that probably should have been caught that weren't.
Yeah, and believe Callie Green usually catches those, but like I said, guys, that sun is a lot brighter than most people think, and that ball is nice and neon yellow. It matches pretty good with those sun rays.
Yeah, grass is green too. I mean, you look around, there's just stuff to blend into.
It's not something to keep easy track of.
Now 2 runners in scoring position for the Tigers. Hulsey going to see if she can bat them in. This one a pop up to shallow center field. Looks like we'll see Smith. The throw to the plate by Hart. Hogriff tracked it down, actually. And she got the throw to third, not in time. The throw to the plate, not in time either. And Riley Smith will score and knot the game up at 1 apiece.
Like we were talking about Smith, she was just eager to make those moves, and like we've been talking about Brunel, they get those nice hits with girls on base, and that's how they score.
That was a pretty decent throw from Hart, but just a little high and allowed Brunel to get a run in.
Good strike by number 13, Denver Hogriff.
This is going to be Brian Brookshire, 1 for 1 on the day. Stepped in, a freshman, of course, hasn't played in a lot of games, showing no signs of her age. There's that changeup we've been talking about.
The 1-1 count, got 2 outs. Let's see what Denver and Our Lady Lions are going to do right here.
Yeah, you'd love a strikeout. They don't get it. Beard rushes and tracks it down. Savannah Beard continues her great fielding day. And that's how the third's going to end. Lady Lions get out of the inning. Only 1 run given up. The damage is mitigated. And we'll be right back after this on the Lions Radio Network. Welcome back into beautiful Dayton, Tennessee on site for today's softball action. The second game of a doubleheader between your Bryan College Lady Lions and the visiting Brunel University Tigers. Up to bat for the Lady Lions is going to be number 37, Juliana Santalinas. And Juliana having a great day all around between both games. See if she can keep it up right here. And that one a called strike 1.
Good throw by Shaw right there.
Yeah.
Right in the box.
You know, Marcus, as I look at this game, they did a great job to get the first one, but I do think that Bryan's going to have to get their power hitters more involved as this game goes on. I mean, Lily Taylor, Bree Bumgardner, Aubrey Presley, to name a few, Haley Stahl. I think that's going to be the difference in the game. It's power versus get on base. And do you agree? Do you disagree?
I definitely agree. Let me tell you why, Drew, because like you said, those are 3 of our best hitters.
Yeah.
Those girls on our team, they make the big plays, and we really need them to make those big plays this game right here because, oh, man.
Wow, that was close.
That was really close. You guys probably couldn't see that from our angle. Man, that one almost came right over the fence and kissed us.
Yeah, that was a pop-up that had just enough backspin to almost get over the fence. I would have had to dive on that one.
Yeah, because we're over here running a lot of nice electronics. We would have had to definitely save some of that.
You would have seen my gold glove in action right there.
I might have looked like number 37 out there in the outfield.
I'm doing it barehanded. I feel like that's extra points.
Yeah,
counts for something.
Definitely a little bit more skill points there.
The count at 1-2. Santalinas looking to get on base here. The delivery from Shaw on the way. That one well inside.
But yeah, to your point earlier, Drew, I definitely think if Bumgardner, Presley, and Taylor can make those big hits, that definitely sets it up for our other hitters like our Vanessas, our Julianas, and, you know, our other slap hitters, you know, who are really good at getting those bases for us.
That one a foul tip off the catcher's mitt. Santolina's dragging the at-bat. We've seen this a few times. Their Lady Lions are making Shaw work to get off that mound inning in and inning out. The 2-2 pitch on the way. Santolina's chopper handled no problem by Shaw. That'll be out number 1.
Stepping into the box, we have number 3, Callie Green. But yeah, like you've been saying, Drew, we've definitely been having, you know, Shaw up there at the mound, just trying to figure out, you know, her game plan, you know, what she really likes to throw and how to figure her out.
Pitch from Shaw, Callie Green, high fly ball into right field. Under it is, I can't tell, that's too far, but whoever it is, they handle it no problem for out number 2. Into the box, number 30, instant offense, Aubrey Presley. We'll see if she can create some here.
Yeah, like we were just talking about earlier, Drew, this is one of our big hitters on our team, our power hitters, and if she can get us a big hit right here, this big for our team right here.
And the first pitch, a called strike. The second offering up the middle, off the catcher's glove. Presley digging it out, the throw to first in time. And Brunel sits him down 1-2-3, no problem. That's how the top of the third will end, or excuse me, bottom of the third. And we'll be right back for the top of the fourth here on the Lions Radio Network. And welcome back. If you're just joining us, the score is 1-1 in the top of the fourth inning. Bryan College playing the Brunel University Tigers. As always, your voice of the line, Drew Rogers, joined today by my co-host Marcus Allen, and probably co-host for the foreseeable future of these things. We mentioned a little bit in the first broadcast, you are Bryan College softball's #1 fan.
Yeah. I am #1 fan here, man. I probably will be doing the rest of the remainder of the season, hopefully. You know, if anything else doesn't come up, I probably will move everything else off my schedule, to be honest. I'm #1 fan. What am I talking about here? I'm just so locked in. Every time I come, I've been at every home game, even the away games. You know, I know all the girls. Just been very nice and kind, and I'm very impressed with their hard work.
Yeah, for sure. And you saw, as Marcus was talking there, the ground ball to Savannah Beard handled and thrown to first base for out #1.
Holgriff at the mound. That one called the ball.
And wow, right up the middle, bringing some heat for a called strike 1. We touched on it earlier. Abigail Brown likes to look, likes to kind of feel out what the pitcher's doing, find her zone, find the correct pitch that she can hit.
Yep, Abigail Brown leading the team with 10 walks, like we were talking about. constantly. Brunel is a team that loves to walk, loves to watch, loves to get these steals, and doesn't really hit crazy home runs like that.
Yeah. And the count knotted up at 2. Brown versus Hogriff. The pitch, that one looked like it might have got away from her just a little bit. Kind of hung that changeup up, but it was high enough to where Brown didn't bite on it.
Yeah, definitely went a little too high. Looked like it slipped.
And the full count pitch. Brown, a slapper on the ground to second. Richards, the throw in time. And that'll be out number 2 for the Lions. And stepping into the box is going to be number 11, Charlotte Smith, trying to see if she can stop them from going down 1, 2, 3. The pitch from Hogriff is a called strike 1 on the inside. Ooh, the second one at her chest almost gets her, has to duck out of the way there. That's going to be a called ball 1.
Again, I'm always so impressed by these girls' reaction time.
Yeah.
Man, sometimes these balls hit this fence and I don't move.
Nope.
I can't imagine if the ball coming at me that fast.
And the 1-1 also not to the umpire's liking. 2-1, the count. Smith is pretty far ahead in the count right now. Looked okay to me, and maybe a little low.
Yeah, man, I'm going to be very honest, Drew. It's very hard for me to tell the difference between some of these balls and some of these strikes. It's very nuanced and very niche, but again, that's why we leave it up to the professionals and do.
And Hogriff gave her best stuff there. Probably a pitch Smith wishes she had back right there. That was right up the middle.
With some nice velocity on
Yep.
it, too.
The full count pitch, Smith fouls it off to the fence to stay alive.
And yeah, Drew, I really think a big part of our win earlier and, you know, the contribution to our better play has just been our fielding, you know. If we can hold those balls in the field, it just really stops a lot of plays from being made.
Chopper on the ground to third, stall, the throw, 1, 2, 3, they go down. The Lady Lions get out of the 4th. As easy as it goes, really. No damage, no base runners, no walks, nothing.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's how it'll end. We'll be right back for the Lady Lions portion of the 4th right after this. Welcome back in. And welcome back in here on the Lions Radio Network, getting you right back into the action. It's going to be number 99, Brianna Baumgartner at the plate. Shaw still pitching to her. Baumgartner going to foul it off into the trees above us.
Looked like she was kind of reaching for that one a little bit. She kind of pulled her shoulders out for that one. I think she just needs to stay calm, stay composed, and play her game. And that's when she does her best, I feel.
You can tell she really wants to hit a ball right now.
She does. Yeah. She's itching to get one out of here.
And a chopper to short. Bumgarner digging it out. The throw in time. And that'll be out number 1. Into the box for the Lady Lions going to be Savannah Beard. Beard struggled a little bit from behind the plate this year, but today no such issues. She's had a really solid day at the plate.
Big bounce back from the Union game. She's been playing a lot better. I think she's actually holding down her shortstop position. Absolutely phenomenal today in the field. She's doing what she needs to do, hitting great slaps in the gaps, and she's just playing to the best of her ability today, and I really appreciate that. And I feel like it's rubbing off on her teammates as well.
And the 1-0 delivery, this one popped up to the shortstop. Routine infield pop-up play. That'll be out number 2. Man, Marcus, we might catch the calf. Calf closes at 7. I thought there was no way.
No way. That's crazy, isn't it? The way this game is going, it's been really quick, you know? And I was caught by number 11, Charlotte Smith.
Yeah.
You know, just a nice pop-up. Things like that happen. Number 25, stepping in the box, Haley Stahl.
And the 0-0 delivery to Stahl. That one high and a little bit inside. That's going to be a ball number 1.
As you can hear Coach Nathan telling these girls right now, we need to go. And I can agree with him, Drew. I think right now is the time Haley needs to make a big play. One of our big hitters, either Haley or Lily, just really need to make a big play right here for it to change the tide of the game.
I mean, you'd love to put, you know, 2-3 runs on them right now in the middle of this game. I mean, not only do you take the lead, it gives you cushion. I mean, Stahl, hard hit to second, bobbled for a second, but able to be flipped over to first. So two straight sides where batters have been set down 1-2-3. Will we make it to 6:45? Find out next here on the Lions Radio Network. And welcome back. We'll jump right into the top of the 5th inning, tied up 1-1 here. Lady Lions and Brunel University. Dayton Power going to bunt. Hogriff all over it, and that'll be out number 1.
Throwing it to our first base, Aubrey Presley, number 30.
Mm-hmm.
Different lineup change, you know. Last game she was our catcher, but now Bryan Bumgarner's been our catcher, and she's been moved to first. I think it's been a good change for us. Yeah,
both do a good job at those, respective positions. Bumgarner obviously not in the field. Last game, she steps in to catcher now. Is this going to be number 8? Yeah, I believe it's number 8, Riley Smith, once again. Smith has the lone run for the Tigers. And she's going to get another one, almost in the same spot. Bobbles off Callie Green, but no extra base as it bobbled in front of her. And Riley Smith has found something she likes out there in shallow right center.
Yeah, she's been really targeting that shallow right center. I feel like she's been hitting there both games we watched. Now stepping up to bat for the Tigers, number 1, Ava Moon. This is who we're talking about. This is a real base stealer right here. Like, you need to watch out for her. When she gets on base, she's quick to make a move.
That's pop to it. You can hear that that last pitch pop off the glove.
It's a great pitch by number 13, Denver Hogriff.
Pretty sound, and the 0-1 delivery from Hogriff. Smith gonna go. The throw from Bumgarner to Beard. In time.
What a throw by Bumgarner.
And they gunned her down at second base. And that's going to be out number 2 for the Lady Lions.
What a play by number 99, Bumgarner. Just, you know, be able to analyze the field and make that play just in the almost split second.
Smith got a good jump. I mean, I watched her the whole way. She got a good jump. That was just a rocket. And a hard hit line drive from Ava Moon. Gets past Santelinas. This is going to be extra bases. Ava Moon rounds second base. The throw to third. And Savannah Beard going to cut it off. That'll be, I believe it might go down as an error.
I mean, then again, when we look at her stats, Ava Moon does have a triple before. You know, she's a very, very fast girl. She just hit that ball and got to third so quick. So
well, it got past Santelina's glove in the outfield. Yeah, I wonder what they'll do with that. But man, what a big blow for the Lady Lions. They're 1 out away from, you know, a near perfect inning, and then
give up something like that.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully they don't allow no scores here from the Brunel Tigers. But
yeah, a strikeout here just doesn't matter. Hogriff the pitch straight to Beard, over the head of Beard. Moon gonna score, standing up. Hart will throw it on to Richards at second base, and Brunel, for the first time, I believe, in either of the 2 games, has taken the lead.
Yes, for the first time today, they're in the lead. Stepping up to bat for the Brunel Tigers, number 22, Whitney Holsey. Last time Holsey didn't have, you know, best time at bat, but let's see what she can do this time.
Holsey gonna take a big hack at it. That one's gonna go over the fence foul, over the dugout of Bryan College.
Yeah, like we were talking about, Drew, that play right there that got dropped in the outfield is what causes, you know, those scores. That's what caused Ava Moon to get out there and, you know, do what she does.
Wow, Bree Bumgarner is quick drawing that ball as soon as it hits the glove.
Brianna Bumgarner is so impressive with the way she analyzes the field like a hawk.
And a high fly ball to shallow right field. Santelinas dropped the ball. It's an error. The throw to third, not in time.
And Drew, this is what I was talking about. This is the difference between losing and winning right here. Is these small plays that get dropped in the outfield. We have all the faith in our girls here. They'll fix the errors. Yeah, we just need to pick up on those things right there, because that's how Brunel scores. That's literally what their stats tell us, Drew.
Yeah, they kind of bore you to death.
And they wait for you to make an error, and that's how they score. It's a very interesting way of play.
Like, I won't lie, like, I'm a bit bored by their offense, but it works. They've got another runner in scoring position. They've taken the lead. Just one way to play the game.
Just take their time. They control the pace of the game. It's a very interesting way, a very different tactic, mixing in a lot of bunts and line drive hits. And just mixing it up. Very interesting. Haven't seen this very much from our ladies. I don't think they've ever seen a team play like this.
And Bumgarner, another quick draw throw to third base. She is keeping those runners glued to that base.
She is. Bumgarner really just has an eye like an eagle. Just watches over the entire field and just is keeping track on all these little fast runners who just, on Brunel, who just get these runs.
And a hard hit ball. That one's going to be well foul by, oh, excuse me, this is Brianne Brookshire. We didn't introduce her. So sorry about that, Brianne.
Apologies, Brianne. The 2-2 count.
And the delivery, that one, well wide. Pretty good slide there by Bumgarner to stay in front of that one.
Yeah, and as you can see, like, as Bumgarner's catching it, she's looking around the entire field to see who's running and who's not.
And the full count delivery, a big pitch coming up here from Hogriff. This one, a high fly ball into shallow right. Beard gonna handle it herself this time. And the Lady Lions, you know, despite the errors, get out with just one run against them on the scoreboard. And we'll see if they can respond in the bottom of the 5th inning here on the Lions Radio Network. Welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, Brunel University taking the lead there 2-1 in that top of the 5th inning. But stepping in the box to try to rectify that is number 15, Lily Taylor. We saw last game, she's got some power. She can do it. We'll see if she can do it here.
And Drew, I got an inside scoop from Coach Nathan, and what he was telling the girls is that pretty much what we're telling them is that our big power hitters need to make a play right here to change the game. He's got a lot of faith in number 15, number 30, number 99 to make a big play, and they need to right here.
I mean, that's what it feels like. I guess to me, this team just doesn't look like they can play like Brunel, which is fine. Of course, they've just gotta play their game.
Yep, and not try to change to Brunel's game, which I think Brunel does well because they play such a lackadaisical game that's a little bit more slower pace. They try to bore you out, and maybe I guess that gets into our girls' heads and maybe think they could try to slow it down when there's no real need to.
2-0 on the way. This one called strike one. Okay, sorry, didn't get the signal. And the 2-1 pitch will be on the way from Shaw. Shaw having a really good game here today. She has really been in command. Lily Taylor, high chopper over the head of Shaw. Taylor digging it out. The throw from short in time for out number 1. Stepping in the box, going to be number 5, Vanessa Hart. I believe Hart was out last at bat. The pitch from Shaw on the way, a slap from Hart, a little bit of miscommunication. There's not going to be a throw as Hart gets on first base. And right there you see the third baseman went, should I get it? And the shortstop was like, oh, I'll get it.
And that's all it takes for Vanessa Hart to make a play. She's so quick. Her, Santelinas, and number 10, Savannah Beard, they just make plays on their feet. Like, they just are so quick and so fast and swift.
And the pitch from Shaw on the way, very high as Hogriff watches ball 1 go by. And the 1-0 on the way. Hogriff in the gap, a slow dribbler, eventually tracked down there.
Please forgive us. It is very hard to see. That's number 11.
That's number 11. That's Charlotte Smith. Okay. Yeah, eventually tracked down by Smith, but good enough for a base hit and good enough to advance Hart, to second.
That was a great effort by Charlotte Smith. She really put her body on the line right there.
Yeah, that was a face plant.
For that catch.
Yeah. And now we see Santalinas stepping in. So if you can get one of Santalinas or Green on deck and Aubrey Presley, or not on deck, on base, excuse me, Aubrey Presley comes up to hit, boy, loaded.
Yep, that can really make something shake. I think that's what Coach Nathan wants. He wants to, try to get Santalinas, Vanessa, and, some of his faster players up on base and try to get, one of his power hitters in a prime position.
Yep. And we've got a mound visit right now by Brunel, and Coach probably just telling him, like, look, let's not make any mistakes. Let's not let them back in it. Like, we've got the lead here. Let's keep our foot on the gas. But right now, Shaw not throwing her best stuff, and it's going to be hard to refocus, lock it back in. We'll see if she can do it.
Let's see, with number 37 up in the box, Juliana Santalinas. She's been having a good day out in the field, having a good day up at bat. Let's have her continue. See what she can do with Shaw at the mound. 2-1, Brenau still up against our Lady Lions.
And here comes the pitch from Shaw, and a big one. Every pitch at this bat matters. Santalinas watches ball one go by, or excuse me, strike one go by. And the 0-1 pitch on the way from Shaw goes for the bunt. Hart thought about the steal. She'll make her way back to second base. 2-1 now, or excuse me, 0-2 now. Oh, no, that was a ball. Santalinas came back on the bunt. Good play there to knock the count back up.
Nice with the 1-1 count. Shaw has been throwing a pretty decent game this game.
And that one, a called strike two. The little inside. And you hear Coach Nathan, he's been saying, we got to go now. And he's telling her, we need it now. I think we'll see a swing here on this 1-2 pitch. And we do. It's a foul ball. I believe that went through the legs of the umpire. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, man, I'd be worried for those umpires. I know they have their gear on, but still, they still got their arms and hands out and shins and ankles, and those are very vulnerable spots because some of these balls come very fast.
If you've ever been hit in the elbow or arm by a softball, it's not a fun feeling. That went inside, gonna knock the count up at 2. Excuse me. It's getting late. We've been out here for a while.
And that sun, it does things too. Here for a long time.
The count at 2-2. The delivery from Shaw, a big pitch. Santalinas puts a bat on it, but it's going to be foul and almost fielded by head coach Leah Taylor there down the third base line. And Coach Nathan, he's really involved in this one.
Really. He's really boosting up his players, giving them the energy they need to win, telling Miss Santalinas that this is her game to win. He has all the faith in her to make the play.
And unfortunately, his faith is misplaced. That's going to be a strikeout for an out number 2.
Now we have stepping up number 14, Kiana Bird, I apologize.
Kiana Bird. First time we've seen her today. This is a pinch hitter for Callie Green, I believe.
Yeah, and I can tell you guys a little bit about Kiana. She's really nice. I come out here, I was watching the inner squad at the beginning of the year, and we may not see her up at bat, but when she was up there in inner squad, she was doing her thing.
Yeah.
And I got nothing but faith in her up here, right here on bat.
Just a sophomore. She can walk. She at 10 at bat, she's at 3 walks. Good plate discipline player. A little bit of a low average, 2 hits on the year. 2 hits, 10 at bats, with more that probably raises. We'll see if the pinch hit works out for them. They need some runs. And here comes the first pitch of the at bat. Kiana Bird wasting no time, swinging right away.
She really wants to get one right there. You can tell. It's a good pitch by Shaw.
The 0-1 delivery on the way from Shaw. Outside, not a strike.
One count,
Yep.
2 outs. Brenau still leading, 2-1.
And Bryan, 2 runners on base. The pitch. Ooh, almost got her.
Almost hit her. Good eye by Kiana Bird.
The 2-1 pitch from Shaw on the way. Oh, a chopper too short, unfortunately. Oh, there's an error. Hart goes home. They're not going to get Hart in time. And Kiana Bird, I believe, just had a fall.
And just slipped at first.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, could have made a bigger play, but hey, we cannot complain.
And that'll knock the game up at 2. The throw well wide. Vanessa Hart scores. I believe is that Hogriff on? Yeah, that's Hogriff on third. And Kiana Bird gonna get to first base on the error. What a big play and change of momentum.
What a big pinch hit right there from coach to switch out, put Kiana Bird in there for Callie Green, you know, just to switch up the personnel. And like I told you, man, Kiana Bird is very capable of making those big plays, and that's a big play we need right here, right now in the 5th inning.
It required a little luck, but I mean, you get to first base, you get to first base.
You get to first base. The numbers don't tell you how it happened. The numbers just say what it is, brother.
And now into the box, gonna be number 30, Aubrey Presley, excuse me. This is what we were talking about. This is
all Coach Nathan wanted right here, to get some of his faster players up on base and have one of his power hitters up on bat.
The pitch from Shaw on the way. Presley, hard hit ball to short, and the force out at second. Ends the inning for the Lady Lions, but not before they knotted up at 2. 6th inning action coming at you here on the Lions Radio Network. And welcome back in to the top of the 6th. Brenau up to bat. Into the box for him, going to be number 12, Cameron Harkey. Harkey wastes no time. Beard on the run play at short. Samantha Beard has to have about, what, 1/3 of our outs, maybe?
Has to. She's been absolutely phenomenal at the shortstop position today. She has just, everything that's been going over there has either been caught or touched by Savannah Beard.
Now number 18, Abigail Brown, stepping back into the box. And when you see Abigail Brown, you know the at-bat might take a second.
Yeah, when Abigail Brown steps up, just know we're in for a few pitches, because she's a very good eye, and she tends to hit the ball a lot.
Man, there's a hit from Brown to deep left field. Gets past Santalinas. Santalinas gonna throw it. It's an errant throw. Richards gonna be able to corral it there in front of the pitcher to stop Brown. Brown gonna have a double, and no slide, no nothing. Just, she could have walked.
She could have walked to second.
It was that good of a hit.
That was a perfect hit. Put that right in the back center left field, right over Santalinas.
And we'll see a pinch runner now. Let's see if we can get that name. Don't have the name just yet. I believe the delay is the umpire getting the substitution.
That's Sarah Shaw, who subbed into the pinch runner. I apologize.
No.
That's Tavana Miles.
Tavana Miles.
She subbed in for the pinch runner at second base for Brenau Tigers.
At the plate, we have got number 11, Charlotte Smith, back up to bat. Both teams going through their order quite a bit, despite the low score. And you don't normally see this in a 2-2 game.
It's been a lot of pitches thrown today.
Hogriff, the pitch, right up the middle, gets the strike. The 0-2 count way out in front.
Number 99, Baumgartner, just watching everybody.
Active, isn't she?
She just doesn't let nothing happen. We're watching Tavana back there just like a bird of prey.
Yeah, Tavana's got to be a speedster if she checked into pinch. So we'll see. We'll see what she can do here. That one, a hard hit ball. Haley Stahl, the throw to first, not in time. And that's going to be a base hit for Charlotte Smith.
Stepping into the box for the Brunel Tigers, number 3, Dayton Power.
Dayton Power in this second game I don't think she's looked to hit. She's just looked to bunt so far. And there it is again, a strike one called. She wasn't able to make contact with it. Yeah, they've clearly just gotten in her ear like, hey, this is what we want you to do. Just try to get our runners advanced.
And she's done exactly what they've asked her to do.
The 0-1 up the line, hot corner, past the glove of Stahl. Santalinas bobbles it for a moment over the head of Richards. They're throwing the ball everywhere. One run is scored. Two runs will score. Callie Green finally going to track it down, but not before two Brunel Tigers. Not before two Brunel Tigers score.
That's unfortunate there. That's a big error on our end.
That sucks.
Us overdrawing that, allowed for 2 scores. We got to fix that up, sharpen that up. It's big right there. Brunel's going up big with the 4-2 lead right there. Fortunately, we're on the wrong end of that, but let's see if we can bounce back from that. I have faith in our ladies.
And I believe we just got a substitution. Santalinas moves over to right field. Callie Green to left.
Let's see what Hogriff can do right here.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Stepping into the box for Brunel Tigers, Riley Smith.
Yeah, just one out, too. Runner on to third. There could be one more Brunel Tiger run at least. This one inside a bit, a called ball one. A called ball one against Hogriff. Riley Smith has found that gap in the right field. Let's see if she goes to it again. She bunts, the quick bunt, the throw to third. They got her at third base.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, and another errant throw to first base advances Smith
to second.
And the Brunel University coach I think he's had enough.
Yeah, he is not happy about these calls that haven't been going his way by the umpires, and that was a great play by number
Hogriff.
13, Hogriff.
Yeah.
She decided to, make the big play, like we were talking about earlier. When it comes to those high intensity situations where it's quick thinking, like we said, I just think you just have to stop them from scoring. And third was obviously the most apparent. Unfortunately, we gave up that second.
Yeah. But I mean, we got one more out, and a runner went back a base.
Yep.
So that's big.
Big.
And Hogriff throws a called strike one. She can get out right here. She'll have mitigated the damage caused by that error. And the Lady Lions will look to bat. They'll have 2 more chances to bat. They'll have the 6th, bottom of the 6th, bottom of the 7th. Hard hit ball gets past the glove of Stahl. Callie Green, the throw to the plate to Bumgardner. She's safe at the plate. A great piece of base running there by number 8, Riley Smith.
What a dive by Riley Smith.
My goodness, if she got by her, it wasn't by much. But talk about the throw from Green and the tag, but
the
bang play.
Speed on Bumgardner and the diving play by Smith. It's just very impressive when you come out here and see such quality softball. Like, these girls are just on the top of their game athletically.
And a timeout taken by the batter. The batter, we haven't mentioned, that's Carly Cox back into the game, back into the plate. She's not been as much of a factor here as she was in the first, but her teammates have picked up the slack.
Definitely, definitely.
And Hogriff, that one a little low and outside, it looks like. I don't know, this umpire, she really gets wide. It's a little hard to tell where the pitches are from here.
Yeah.
And Hogriff's second pitch is called a ball. 2-0 here.
Brunel leading 5-2.
And the out made by Richards. The out made by Richards. That's going to be a 3rd out. And Bryan gets out of the inning, but not before they give up 3 runs, down 5-2. We'll see if they can bounce back right after this here on the Lions Radio Network. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just joining us or missed the last inning, Brunel hanging 3 runs on Bryan's doorstep and take the lead decisively. And Bryan looking to see what they can do to cut back into that, maybe take it back. Game, we were talking over the break, the game 1-1 for the longest time, and now it's kind of turning into a scoring affair.
Yeah, it really can change so quickly, this sport. It can go from 1-1, 2-2, 2-1. To all of a sudden 5-2 and more, just so quickly, just off of maybe 1 or 2 plays. So you almost have to play like almost a perfect game.
And the 0-1 pitch, low and in the dirt. Bumgardner watches it go by.
It brings a whole new meaning to a sport of failure.
Yeah.
Number 99, Brianna Bumgardner, one of our power hitters. Like, she's one of the ones that's known to make plays.
Oh, boy.
What a catch by number...
That's number 5, Brian Brookshire.
Brian Brookshire. What a catch. Way to keep her feet in bounds and catch that.
Yeah, that's a tough break because it was she reached for it a little bit. It was foul, and she still tracked it down.
And she still got it,
And at the plate, it's going to be number 10, Savannah Beard. Savannah had a good day all around. Now she needs to get on base for the Lady Lions. This one, a chopper at first base, takes a weird bounce. Beard can't beat the tag. That's going to be out number 2. And offense in short supply here in the later innings for the Lady Lions. They need to find it. Really, you just need to find that spark. You got to find something. They really do.
Hopefully number 25, Haley Stahl, gives us that spark. Gives us a nice hit to give us the energy in the 6th. But we will see.
Yeah.
Shaw's been pitching a very good game this game. Has the game in her control and has been everything in her pace.
And the 0-1 delivery from Shaw. Stahl thought about it for a moment. Didn't go around. 1-1 count. The 1-1 pitch from Shaw. That one well outside. Thought about it for a moment. And if you were wondering, if you've just been watching the stream, hanging out, we did make it to 6:45. I know it was in doubt before we, as we were moving at a pace of about an inning every 5 minutes, but these last two have kind of crawled on a little bit.
Yeah, definitely crawled on a bit. That was one of the more faster-paced softball games I've been a part of, though, in the beginning innings. The girls were on both sides playing excellent. Fielding everything, catching everything, even some of the very harder hits.
Yeah.
It wasn't until very recently the game has changed tides.
Full count here, 2 outs. Looks like you're swinging on anything. Haley Stahl versus Shaw. That one high, and Stahl will take her base. Looks like I don't know anything about softball, because that you would definitely watch a pitch like that go by. Now into the box, going to be number 15, Lily Taylor. Taylor, a big hit in the first part of this doubleheader, and this one matters.
Yeah, that hit honestly was what sent us up in that game. That's what gave us the momentum to become, put our foot on Brenau to seal the victory right there. So, we have a lot of faith in Lily, and we need her to make a big play right here to, help us out.
Yeah, a ball to that exact same spot could not be bigger.
Could not be bigger right now. Couldn't have said it better myself, my brother.
Credit Shaw. That I believe that's Shaw's second walk of the day. She has pitched a really phenomenal game here. A few runs on the scoreboard, but besides that, that's about it. Taylor, hard hit straight to the first baseman. Not even going to drop her bat as she jogs to first. She knew it as soon as it left. And the Lady Lions and the Brunel Tigers will each get one more chance at it. And we'll get you to that right after this here on the Lions Radio Network. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Lions Radio Network. Here in a picturesque Dayton, Tennessee, getting a little cooler as we go along. Still feels just about as good as it gets. And 7th inning stretch here as Lady Lions look to put the clamps on and then look to let it fly on the offensive end.
Strike 1 from Denver Holgrove, straight down the middle. at bat number 22 for Brunel Tigers, Whitney Holsey.
And that one, that was a called strike too.
Looked like she reached for that one a bit too.
And the 0-2 delivery, Hogriff way out in front. We'll see the pitch now. This one in the gap, 2 fielders rushing to it. Not a big deal for Vanessa Hart. I believe they moved Peyton Reasons into second base, and they moved Jade Richards into right field. They've got Callie Green back and left right now.
That means they subbed out Santolinos.
Yeah, and you know, we don't want to be harsh, but
some big plays we dropped earlier.
Yeah, sometimes for the greater good, it's part of being on a team.
And you and I have both been there personally, Drew, playing sports ourselves.
Yep, absolutely. And I mean, I believe she's a freshman, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. She'll learn.
She'll learn.
Yep. And the 1-0 pitch, shallow center. Vanessa Hart runs and makes the play. Vanessa Hart, 2 outs in the inning herself. And stepping into the box, I believe it's a pinch hitter. I believe this is going to be number 3, Paige Downing. Oh, I'm sorry. This is a pitcher. Yeah, this is a pitcher. I've got Paige Downing as a pitcher. No hits. She's had 4 at-bats. But I believe they're going to put her into close for Shaw if they've got at least that's what the stats say. We'll see how it checks out next inning on the mound, or next side on the mound.
We shall see.
And Downing immediately swings the bat. Beard handles it, gets it to first. 1, 2, 3. They go down. And now it's up to the Lady Lions. They control their own destiny. My goodness.
Hopefully they can do something right here.
Yeah.
You know?
And stick around for what we hope will be the exciting conclusion of the 7th inning here on the Lions Radio Network. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The Lady Lions in trouble here, down 3 runs, 5-2, the bottom of the 7th. So if there was ever a time to get going for the Bats to come back around, it'd be right now.
Stepping in the box, number 5, Vanessa Hart for the Lady Lions. Hopefully she can do something. She is the highest batting percentage on our team.
And that one a little low. I guess Downing is a pitcher and a pinch hitter. I don't know. She's listed as a pitcher. I'm not sure. Maybe that's a softball niche thing that we're gonna have to learn about.
Yeah, maybe.
And Hart digs it out, but that will be out number 1. And stepping into the box is going to be number 13, Denver Hogriff. And Hogriff got on base, had a hit last at bat. And she's in a spot where her team desperately needs one right now.
Desperate. Drew said it perfect. Right now we need a big play from anybody just to put us back in, give us a little swing of energy.
And we'll see the pitch. That one going to be outside for a ball. And the 1-0 pitch on the way. Denver Hogriff, got a hold of it, but not enough. That's going to be out number 2. The Lady Lions are down to their last out and into the game for the first time at the plate. Going to be Peyton Reasons. We saw her pitch get the win last game, but now it's time. I guess it's time to put the team on your back.
Yeah, number 33. We need something to happen right here. You know, this is pretty much it. Just need to make a big play right here.
And that one a little outside for the umpire's liking. It's going to be 1-0. And if your reasons, you just have to get to first base. That's it.
Just have to make a nice base hit.
And the 1-0, that one, whew, dirty changeup.
Nasty changeup. And as I was told by, you know, some of the softball girls, they tell me, you know, coming from being thrown at very fast all game to a changeup is what throws you off so much. So many people say, hey, I don't know why she threw that ball so slow. I would have crashed that thing. But there's a lot more going into it in the way the ball curves and bends.
Reasons, shallow left, handled by Cox. And that's how it's going to wrap up. Lady Lions lose the second half of the doubleheader. They split with Brunel 1-1. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, for listening to us. If you enjoyed what you see, drop us a like, a subscribe, anything you like, comments, I read them all. But for myself, my co-host Marcus Allen, thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next time here on the Lions Radio Network.